What's up guys, this is Virtually Chris. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Meepo Go electric skateboard. The Meepo Go is one of the latest offerings from Meepo. They're actually the first electric skateboard company to send me a board many years ago, so I'm excited that they sent me this board so we can make this review today. It has a 12S 3P 324 watt hour 5.7 amp hour battery, which can get up to 20 miles of range on a single charge. It's got dual 1500 watt belt driven motors, which can handle inclines up to 30%, which is pretty crazy, and has a top speed of 28 miles an hour. The deck is made of bamboo and fiberglass, so it has some good durability, flexibility, and honestly it feels really nice. There's some rigidity there, but also there's some squish, so you don't feel every single bump like I do in some other boards. Let's unbox the Meepo Go. You have a nice double box, which is great, so that means that's going to prevent any excess damage during the shipping process. Once I'm finally through that second box, you can see the board itself. I really do like the grip tape design on this board. Opening up the accessories, of course you have the charger itself, and you get the remote, which has a display, 2 buttons, and of course the wrist strap, the charger for the controller, a skate tool, and extra belts, which is really nice. Looking at the board itself, it has a really nice split design with the battery up front and the ESC out the back, with a power on-off button in the back and the charge port up the front. And it works. All right, first drive on the Meepo Go. Man, it feels good. Let's try braking on it. Oh wow, that's a lot of braking force. Yeah, this thing is gonna be a ton of fun. First impressions of this board is it's really comfortable. I really like the bushings, I like the wheels. It really gives a smooth ride, even on this rough trail behind me. I've went over some pretty big bumps and holes and things like that, and I don't at all feel unsafe on this board, which is fantastic. I also think the remote is pretty nice. You can change the speed modes really easily, and I love the digital display. I can see my battery state of charge right on the remote, the speed, everything like that, right here on the remote. The only thing I would say about the remote so far is I don't know whether to put my index finger here or here. It kind of leans more towards the lower area. It's not the most ergonomic remote I've ever had, but it is very responsive. It feels very connected to the board. My actions are instant, and I really like that. Looking at the board itself, I really do like how they implemented these belt-driven motors, how they have a disconnect point right there for repairability. Obviously you can replace the wheels with these, which is a huge plus. You can get standard skateboard wheels here versus on a hub motor you have to get, custom hub shields. Let's see how much flex we got on the board. There's definitely a nice bouncy flex to it. It feels like I'm on a trampoline a little bit. It's not the stiffest board I've had and also not the loosest board I've had, but I like that balance that they struck right in the middle of both. It's really fun to rip through these trails. Ah, treat. Okay, check out this cool feature. The board is off, right? I turn on the remote, it connects to the board, and it turns the board on. Isn't that so cool? So if you look from the underside, you can see the board is on right now. I'm gonna turn the remote off. Isn't that so awesome? That's a game changer because it's so annoying to have to keep going under the board to turn it on and off. Now it looks like you can put it into a deep sleep if you actually turn this off fully, but I like the standby mode a lot. I've been ripping this thing now for a while, and I want to say comfortably I can get 24 mile an hour top speed out of this guy, even at low state of charge, which is really great. It has a stated maximum speed of 28 miles an hour. I believe if I was lighter weight and near more of a full charge, I could do that, but reliably you can get up to 24 miles an hour, average build, even at low state of charge. I thought that was pretty dang good, and it still has a lot of torque at that low speed. The nicest thing about an electric skateboard is it helps you explore your environment. It's great because I would have never found these trails and started ripping these trails without the Meepo Go. It's definitely the great way to get around campus or to get to work if you're local. If you have trails like this, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's so fun to just rip around these trails. All right, the board's about to die. When it does, we'll go back and analyze all the routes we've been on and see what range we got on this guy. I would have loved to test the hill climbing ability, but I can't find any hill near 30% grade near me. I can tell it has the torque for it. Definitely at lower states of charge, that might be a little bit harder from what I'm seeing. There's still really good torque, but it's not as good as it was when we were at 100% state of charge. So now even when I book it, we're at 15 miles an hour. The battery indicator's entirely gone. We're almost back. I think we might make it. Yeah, we're on full tilt, and I can tell it's struggling. Let's see if it'll get up this hill. 4 miles an hour. Oh, 1 mile an hour. Come on, you can do it. I'm glad it doesn't just give up outright. It really gives you every last piece of juice. Hey, now that we're on a downhill, 13 miles an hour. Yeah, closing thoughts. Incredible board. I really do like it. I think it's a good price point too. And yeah, really no complaints. Meepo has come a long way since the first Meepo board many years ago. And I give them props for continuing to innovate, continuing to make the coolest electric skateboards. Here we are with kind of one of their latest mid-range boards, and it's fantastic, the Meepo Go. So check it out at the link in the description. And 0. I ended up going 18.8 miles on a full charge, which really impressed me since I was boarding close to the top speed at an average of 22 miles an hour. And I even went up several hills during the test. Thank you so much to Meepo for sending this board out to review. I hope you all enjoyed this review of the Meepo Go. I will see you all in the next Virtually Chris video. Bye!